And my name's Dylan Black. Welcome to another edition of Daytime Ottawa right here on Rogers TV. You know, it's the March break. Aren't you excited? Let's get the kids in the kitchen. Who better to do that than our mom in the know? It's Julie Findlay, tips and some recipes and so much more. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. And I don't mean everybody out there like, get your kids in the kitchen. But you know what? We're getting in the kitchen probably 3 times a day. And who better to get more involved? It's life skills. It's getting them choosing things for themselves. And to be honest, when you have kids making food for themselves, I'm going to tell you, they love eating it.
Yeah.
And then they start making it for you. It's like this process. You just got to get them training a little bit. And this is a perfect time because there's so many things that are starting to be growing and in season. So one place you want to go for sure is one of the maple sugar shacks because maple syrup is delicious. And I just heard on the radio today that it is streaming like crazy.
Oh, so that's good.
Perfect. Yeah.
That's good. And it's a good time of year you can experiment. You've got some free time perhaps.
Exactly. And you know what? The kitchen and the kitchen table or the dining table is just where a lot of conversations happen. So you're not as rushed March break, hopefully, and you could take it down a little bit and not be so overscheduled and just have some time with your kids in the kitchen.
Fun.
And you know what? You could turn it into a camp if that's what you're looking for. And
wow.
It's an easy camp because it's food you need to eat anyways. So I picked 2 good recipes. So I went to foodlandontario.ca. It's going to tell you everything that's in season. You always know that. So I decided an apple pie French toast because everybody loves apple pie, and this is a great way to start the morning.
You don't hear about that very often, apple pie French toast.
No, but it's a nice combination, which is great.
Can I ask you, though, about kid-friendly tools? Because I know you brought a bunch.
Yeah,
so that's
you know what?
important as well.
Okay, so I think my kids have more fun measuring things, and so this is a teachable moment before you know it. So if you're going to run a little camp or you're going to get them in the kitchen, give them their own tools. So I've got these measuring cups that are nice little space savers, so they're nice and big. I've got some measuring spoons, and then you're giving them things, whether it's cheese graters, or knives that work for them, teach them how to use a knife, or peeling or ripping apart things. There's always ways that everyone can get involved in the kitchen.
Safety, okay.
Safety. So always demo and then have them do it with you in the kitchen to make sure.
Let's get this French toast going.
So French toast, we've got 3 apples. So I always ask you what your favorite apple is. So I'm going to give you a taste test.
Okay.
Here's another fun tool. This one just pops the apple out. I've got a Honeycrisp apple from Ontario as well as a Spartan. So while I'm doing this recipe, I'd like you to
try one of each.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pull that out.
All right.
Okay. See, crunchy. In fact, in 2011, this is a fun fact from the Kids Corner of Foodland, Ontario, there were so many apples harvested that it filled 102 Olympic-sized swimming pools. That's how many local apples we have.
It's difficult to choose.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the first one.
Is generally a favorite, the Honeycrisp.
Oh, that's good.
It is very good.
Okay.
Okay, so I've done a combination of the 2 because I like the crunch and how they are. So 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I'm just going to mix this up. And what I've already done is taken a loaf of egg bread, which ends up being about 10 cups. And I've divided half of it in an already prepared 13 by 9 baking dish. And I've turned on the oven to 350 degrees. So I've got here, I'm just going to put all of this, half of it here.
You can smell those spices too.
I know,
that's so nice. So nice.
And that's the simpleness I find of cooking that's delightful, is the spices or the herbs that you put in. We're going to layer with the other 10 cups, or the other 5 cups, sorry, put the rest of our apples. We don't want to lose any of that spices, so we're going to use the same bowl. We're going to put 3 cups of milk and a tablespoon of vanilla, and then the beautiful maple syrup.
Look at that.
Yeah, that is a 3rd cup. And then we're going to have a crack-off with eggs. This is one thing.
Okay,
you know what?
We only have about 3 minutes left here, so
3 eggs. Just crack them all in.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2. Make a mess. And that is the fun. You're having fun in the kitchen. You don't have to worry about it. Yes, and that is another fun way to get kids in the kitchen. Have them personalize their apron, their hat, anything they want. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to mix it together. We're going to pour it on top of our French toast, and it's going to come out, voila, about 20 minutes later. Exactly.
Through the magic of TV.
It's fun, the magic of TV. But the other thing I want kids to get into is tasting and figuring things out. So this is a great recipe right here, which is chicken pitas with tzatziki. So we're going to make a quick homemade tzatziki sauce.
Let's do that.
I've got a cup of plain yogurt, and I've taken half an Ontario cucumber and I've shredded it and I've actually dried it. And how I've done that is I've just taken paper towel and I've just wrung it out a little bit and let the juices come out. And actually the juice is delicious. You gotta try that. 1 clove of garlic, and then I'm just going to measure it out. But what you would have done earlier is you would have measured. Thank you. You can
Do
stir
I mix that up?
Absolutely. That's where the measuring comes in and getting kids involved. It was only a 1/3 teaspoon of sugar just to taste it up. And you've got your tzatziki.
Okay.
You're going to grab your little pita pockets and then have the opportunity to put out the things that they want. So we've got in season our Ontario cucumbers, tomatoes, cheddar cheese, old cheese. There's so many different cheeses, and now we have our leaf lettuce.
Okay.
And this is super fun. The Boston leaf lettuce is a live lettuce, so it can stay in the fridge for up to very long because it's got its roots. And then it could be a little science project later, a little bit of regrowth, and have some fun with the kids.
Okay, all right. So am I stuffing that pita?
You're stuffing that pita.
All right.
It's your pita,
Like
so
a
you
healthy?
do.
Is this too much?
This is what you want.
That's probably too much, though.
You know what? Are you gonna eat it?
Yes.
Okay, there you go, and add
Okay.
in whatever you'd like.
Da-da-da. Should I be using my hands like this, or
You
should
can, yes.
Okay.
You
All
should
right.
wash them.
I sure have.
Yep.
3 times before your segment.
Okay.
And
You
then-
always know we're doing food.
Yeah.
And some chicken
Look at
and some
that.
lettuce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Should I
and
whip
you're
this
peeling
up?
it off. And there's another way the kids can get involved. It's just taking apart lettuce, there you go,
Cheese.
and cheese.
Oh, look at that.
And you have your lunch.
That is
I'm
amazing.
sure the crew is like, he took most of Taziki, so
Sorry,
don't
guys.
worry, I will make more.
Sorry,
And
guys.
there is your lovely little sandwiches. So
That's
a couple
incredible.
of recipes and so many more on Foodland Ontario.
Foodlandontario.ca. There's
It
a kids
is.
corner there as well.
There is so many fun facts and little recipes that kids can start off and how to chop and have fun.
Are you excited about March break?
You know what I am? I'm just about to take a whole truckload of kids to the ski hill and just park it there, enjoy the snow.
Wow.
Thank you.
Julie Findlay, thank you very much. You always keep us, obviously, but health-wise, you fill our stomachs. It's a lot of fun when you're here.
Thank you very
We
much for
appreciate
having
that.
me.
The Mom in the Know. And, of
Thanks.
course, much more daytime coming up in moments on Rogers TV.